Hello everybody, I am back and I am playing Obby Creator. Now this is a pretty hard game that I've heard from other people. I've played before. I don't think it's very hard, but at the start what you can do is you're going to go to one of these red things, then it's going to be, you'll get to this screen and then you can load any of these obbies. All of them will be empty if you've never played it before. So you can just press load, which it will load. I've already done that. And then, as you can see, you'll just fall right down. So if you click down here, the edit mode, then you can just walk onto this. Now I'm going to do multiple videos on this because it's a very long game to learn, and I'll be making an obby, and every video I'll just show you different steps on things that you can do. But first, if you go down here to add, click on that, it'll bring you to this, the basic parts. And there's so many different things. We're going to start with this, just a part. If you click on it, you could just place it like that, and nothing happens. Now, you could just keep adding these parts like this, and do it again and again. That wastes a lot of blocks. As you can see, you have a block part count limit. You can max that out with cash right down here, and then for gems later on. But I'm gonna add some more with the cash for now. Anyways, so instead you could just delete these two by clicking on it and then clicking the delete button, or clicking the delete button and then clicking the blocks that you want to delete, and then clicking it again. Now if you click on this, you'll get this properties menu. It'll show you if you can collide with it, or if it casts a shadow, or the color, material, and all this other stuff. So if you press E, or down here if you click this, or you can press Q to get to the rotate menu, but if you just click E multiple times, you can switch between the different menus. So go to the resize menu, and then you can just drag this, and it makes it longer. And then you can do that again, but just this way. You can do it any way you want, like this. And down here, this is studs. So right now it is 10 studs wide, 1 stud tall, and 12 studs long. So I could make it like this. So that's 5.5 studs long, or I could make it like really long. Make it like, I don't know, 400 studs if I wanted to. But for now, I'm just gonna make it like that. And this is just the main part. You can stand on it, you can jump on it, you can do whatever you want to. It's just a normal part. Now, if you go to advanced, there's all these different things, but the one I want to focus on right now is checkpoint. So if you click on it, this will pop up. You can just click it anywhere, and then if you stand on it, your spawn point will be reset, so that if you die, you will respawn there. Now if you don't want to be facing this way, then you can just click on it and then go to this rotate menu, or just click E until you find it, and then you can just rotate it 180 degrees. So it's exactly like that. And then if you die, then you'll respawn and you'll be looking this way instead. So that's good for people that are in first person. So yeah. Anyways, and you can do the same thing by resizing it if you want to make it like the width of your main part. Like this. That's perfect. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a jump. Go back to basic parts, press part, and then you could just make a little gap here, click on it, extend it if you want. I'm going to keep it the same, just 4, and then now we have a jump that we can jump from back and forth. So if we want to, rather than just going to this add thing again and again and again, you can just click on this block and click Control C, and now it says down here cloned part or parts. So now you can move this and there's another part that came out from it. Or if you want to, you can just click this thing down here, this little file button, and then it will clone the part so that you can move it again. Now we have 3 jumps, and we didn't even click this at all for those 2 other jumps. So now you can just jump from here, here, to here. Now I think we need another checkpoint. So you can just add another part, or you can copy any of them, and then just drag it over here. If you want to, I don't really like this, you can dragging enabled, so that you can just click on it and move it wherever you want rather than going to this thing. So you don't have to click on the arrows. But I like it because it makes it more symmetrical, or so that it's lined up properly. So now I'm just gonna copy this checkpoint and bring it over here. Now another thing I can do is if I just click and hold and then move, that square will go over this, and now the checkpoint and the part is highlighted. So now I can delete that, I can clone that, I can resize it, although the resizing is kind of broken because it's 2 parts. So yeah, and I can also change the color of the whole thing or change a few things. So this can be good because you can just copy this and then you have checkpoint as well. So I can delete this because I don't need it. And now I'm going to make a different type of jump. This jump, where I'm going to explain moving parts. So there's just a moving part which moves up and down, and you can change that by moving this over so that it goes like sideways and up, or if you just want it to go sideways, you can just move this down to the normal thing and it will go perfectly straight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this so that it's right there, and then I'm going to move this over as well, and you can change the speed of it. So like if it's going super far, then it's going to go really fast. If you want that, then you can do that. But if you go to behavior, then the move time, this is 5 seconds, so it'll take 5 seconds to get back and to there. So you could count 5 seconds, it's exactly 5 seconds, it's everything. So, you know, or move offset, so if you have multiple, like if you had multiple, they would go move at the same time. So if you had this move offset at 5 and the other thing was at 0, then this, and it was the same thing, it was like coming into this way, then they would meet in the middle at the same time. So I'm going to keep this like that. I'm going to go over and copy this and then I'm just going to move this over to where it was. Now you can click on this to make sure that it was right and move this however we want. And now we have our next stage. I'm going to stop there. I will make multiple videos about this, and see you next time.